It's only our second week here, and it's been pretty nice weather-wise. It is springtime in Colorado, but since it is Colorado, this is what we woke up to today. Winter Wonderland. As much as we enjoyed our snow day, it did make us discover that there was a leak in our roof. This was not a good thing, but luckily we got somebody from Junction to come out and fix it all in one day. So, no more leaky roof. And before we knew it, we were making our own trip up to Junction to pick up something we are pretty excited for. Okay, we just picked up something really exciting for the inside of the schoolhouse, but the trick is going to be how we get it out of the car. If there is something that we have learned working together, it's that we need to get a little creative. I'm not exactly the strongest person, so when it comes to getting heavy things out of the car, we definitely have to come up with a plan and test out some different options. This time we decided to take the wall off the trailer so we could use it as a ramp because we needed to get something super heavy out of the truck and there was just no way we were going to be able to lift it down from the truck bed by ourselves. Okay, so now we have our new washer and dryer, but of course things can't be easy and our dryer wouldn't turn on, so now it's time to troubleshoot. In other words, it's time for me to Google what the problem is, and luckily I found the solution.
Yeah.
Hey, you should be proud of me too. Now we have a working dryer. What do you think, Finley? Who's that other dog? Who's that dog? Now that we have this project fixed, it's time to jump into the next one. As if we didn't have our hands full enough with developing a campground, I decided that I was going to dive into remodeling our travel trailer. I really wanted it to feel like home since we moved into a new space and got rid of our old RV. So this was the best way to do that. And since Scott was working on all the behind the scenes information with getting the bank loans together, this was my project. But Scott could only work on an indoor project for so long. Now you may be wondering, what is all this steel for? Well, let me tell you. He made a rock screener. He took all of that steel and welded it together and some of this old fencing that we had to make a rock screener. So now we can take all this Rocky Mountain dirt and separate all of the rocks from that dirt. Here we go. Well, I'm heading down to my mom's house because I'm gonna go stay there for the week since we are planning a wedding on top of opening a campground. So I have to go down to Denver and get some logistics figured out for the wedding while Scott is going to entertain some guests coming up. So that'll be exciting, but he is on his own for a couple days. Hopefully he gets a lot of good things done. And one of those things that he wanted to get done was test out his rock screener. So the only way to do that was to order some big equipment to pick up those giant scoops of rocks. Scott didn't waste any time putting our guests to work, but at least that wasn't as bad as who I was putting to work down in Denver. you, Grandma. Don't worry, my grandma actually offered to help us make cushions for the new travel trailer, and Joshua from Gander Flight was also happy to help us in the development of our campground. It was so fun to have some friends come and stay with us that we had met last year at the RV Summit. We can't wait to have more people from the RV community come and stay with us during our build and see all the progress we make as we develop our campground.